48 is, still pulling price back down. So everything needs to be properly aligned in order for, this to take off. Don't be fooled by those big green candles and big red candles. Don't get FOMO. This is how you can protect yourself from getting FOMO. Understanding that if the EMAs are not aligned properly, then this can't possibly just fly off the rails, okay? There's no way. All right? So let's go to the 1 hour. On top of that, on the 1 hour chart, we can't even see the 48 EMA. It's like so intertwined with everything that there's so much congestion. There's no surety of the market, how the EMAs are aligned. So that does look like the 5 EMA is trying to cross above the 13 EMA, but it's so minute you really can't see it. Let me see if I can spread this out and get a better angle of what the EMAs are doing. Okay, so yeah, still can't see the 48. The 48 is aligned with the 200. So we are starting to get a cross up of that 5 and 13, though it hasn't exactly happened just yet. So that will be a indicator that, hey, this is trying to push to the upside. But once again, let's give this 48 EMA some time to do its thing, and we can gauge the trade from there. Okay, and plus we need a candle to break off of this no trade zone area anyways. So let's stick to our strategy. The EMAs must align. We need a candle to clear our no trade zone, and we are sitting at a point of resistance right here. So if this can fly on up and take off, then we'll be good to go. But that 48 is what's holding us down. So I'll come back on in a little bit. All right, I just got back in here on the charts. I went to feed my son, but I'm up $6 right now. Come on, if this gonna push up with that 513 cross, y'all hear I sound all happy now. I was sounding all, in despair when I was down $60-something. But is that 1 hour cross going to hold up of the 5 and 13? We're getting the 48 to come on up. Okay. I think it's gonna push on up. So hopefully this is another moneymaker day. And I was doubting myself, but I'm like, okay, I follow my strategy. What's going on? So maybe this will be a day where we run to the upside and I make a lot of money. Let's see. But let's not get too, ahead of ourselves. This has a mind of its own. Down $3, but that was a good little push up there. I think it will go up. I mean, we got the 513 cross on the 1 hour, and then the 48's pushing up. Everything is, showing that it wants to go up, but we just don't know. Okay, I am back. My son, my goodness, it seems like every time I get in a trade, that's when he comes in here trying to get me to go do something. Okay, I'm currently up $189. I'm thinking this is going to push on up to at least 527. I'm hoping so. Up 183. Okay, so my 5-minute exit strategy says don't exit if the candles are still above the 5 EMA. So I'm trying to hold steady to that theory so that I don't possibly miss out on making, you know, maximizing my profits here. Probably should have taken the 186, maybe. I don't know. Currently at 150. Up 156. Still pushing up 171. $174. I would think that this might keep running for a good bit here. Five-minute candle still looking great. Up 177. I'm up 63% actually. Kind of look like it wants to fail on this 1 minute chart here. I may get out now. Okay. I got scared. I sold for a total of 155 profit. Not too shabby. I got a little scared, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I did write that up a good deal. So let me see how much I made actually. Okay, I made $156. So 156 divided by 273. Let me see my numbers. I made 57% today on this trade. Not too bad. Okay, so let me go ahead and write what happened today. So, oh, I already wrote that over there. Let me cancel that. I just don't like that little red candle that I was saying, that's all. I mean, it has gone up a great deal, and you know, I wanted to hold it per my strategy, and look at that. I should have held it. Oh my gosh. See, that's what happens when you don't listen. That's what happens when I don't listen to myself. My gosh. So let's see what the 528 call is currently sitting at now. But I did sell it at, that's tough right there. I sold it at 141. That's 140. No, I sold it at 143. I tried to sell it at 141, but they gave me the 143, which is nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so my profit equals plus 156. Okay. How much did I say I made? Percent wise? I don't know. Let's say 156 divided by 273. Okay, 57%. Plus 57% profit. Okay, I'll take it, but let's go see what it's worth right now. Okay, this is what I sold it at. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. I feel like I always miss out on this particular move, and I see it so many times. It's like, Come on. When am I going to catch it finally? Okay. What it was 528 call. 528 call is currently at $1.50. I sold it at 143. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. But if it runs up to, say, $2, or... But the thing about it is, it has run up so much already. It has run up, you know, a good amount. But, man, I wish I had stayed in here. It's currently at 159. Gosh. I do it every time. Why? Sitting at 167. Yeah, I should have stayed in. Listen to your strategy. You know what you're seeing. Just let it run. Let it do its thing. Even if it, you know, does a, you know, little pullback. Oh my gosh, 170. This hurts. This hurts so much. It hit 171. So 171 minus 0.91 equals, it went up 80 cents times 3. I could have made $240 instead of 156. Whew, okay. Let me see the 1 minute chart. As usual, you know, price remained above the 5 EMA on the 1 minute chart as well. So, you know, that was, the way it scared me though was this right here, this dip down, and this right here. That scared me. That made me think it was going to try to do a retest here. And I'm like, I don't want to ride that back down. I don't want any part of that. So, and then it continued on upward. It's currently sitting at 166. This is going to fly. I said it might go to 527. I got out too soon. $170. Look at that. Beautiful. This is gonna fly. I just should have gave it some time, you know. The technicals are there. They are there. They are aligned properly. They are like, hey, let me do my thing. You know, someday I'll learn how to trust my gut, or, you know, but it's hard when you see all that money on the table and you're like, okay, that's $150 more that I didn't have. I think I better just take it and just be happy with it. So I'm happy with the money that I made. I just hate to see when it continues to run up. So let's see if it does a pullback and how far down it comes. So I can say, oh, I'm happy I sold it now. That's how it is, you know. You sit there and you wish you had stayed in, and then once it comes crashing down, you're like, see, I knew I should have listened. I knew listening to my intuition was a great thing, you know. Still holding above the 5 EMA, so that's good for people who are, you know, still in here. I hope that I can continue with this profitability that I'm experiencing. I know it's 2 days in a row, but hey, I'll take it. You know, I want to brag about it because I have gone through a stage where I had to learn to trust my strategy. I had to learn to trust what I was seeing on the charts. I had to just learn to trust everything and be able to see everything and learn everything. And it's been a long journey, and I just hope that I'm at the point today, February 5th, 2025, where this is about to be my breakthrough. I hope this is going to be my opportunity to break through and just see steady gains every single day on the charts, as long as I'm making the right trades, making the right decisions, being smart on the charts, and just watching for different things that I need to watch out for. I put in a long 2 years of trading options, and I put in a lot of hours of trying to understand the things that I've been doing wrong. And oh, I forgot to mark where I got out of the trade at too. My bad. While I'm sitting here talking, let me go back and see where I sold at. I sold at the 1056. So let's go to 1056 candle. 1056 is right here. Okay, so I got out when I saw it like dwindling. I didn't want any part of that. So 1056, let me take this back. So yeah, that one little red candle right there kind of scared me. This red candle scared me, and it came down, it was showing red, and then it pushed its way back up, and that kind of made me feel uneasy. So I'm gonna switch this to green because I made money today. This is the day that I was profitable once again. Okay, so I'm gonna lock that in place. I'm gonna lock this in place. Okay, now let's go back to these, options contracts and see where QQQ ultimately has pushed up to. It's currently sitting at 177. I just like to have an idea of what happened when I got out of my trade. So it did hit 177 up here. I expect it to continue on up. I do. Okay. It's at 173 now. Okay, I'll come back on in a little while and see what happens from here. I had to come back on right quick just to show you the 5-minute chart and where I made my profit at. So I sold at what time was it? 10:56. So I would have, that means I would have sold here. Oh, I forgot I locked it. That means I would have sold here in this area right here. And it is still flying up, but it's sitting at 173. Hasn't hit 177 again. So I caught a really good trade here. Okay, so what did I do? I have marked my resistance area right here with the yellow rectangle. I marked the resistance area right here. And I waited for a candle to clear off of it, which this one did barely. It barely cleared off of it. So I got in, it broke, and then it broke back down. And I said, well, okay, everything's... The one thing that kept me in the trade, even though it broke down here, was the fact that I saw the 513 cross on the 1 hour chart. So I said, okay, that's the one little piece of information that I have to hold on to, right? So I just stayed in the trade. I was down like 60 something dollars, I can't remember, and I was feeling pretty nervous. I was, and then it shot on back up. So I'm grateful that I got to be in that trade right there. That was the ultimate trade for today, and price is currently sitting at 164. Let me look down at the 1 minute chart, because I said if it's okay. So my exit should have been in the 160s area. I sold at 143, and the reason I say that is because price did remain above the 5 EMA the whole time on the 1 minute chart. Okay, it has remained there. It's still, you know, sitting up there, but I see this candle kind of breaking down. This is a candle I probably would have sold on, so I probably could have made $20 more per contract, realistically, if this one closes below. Yeah, so definitely use the 1 minute chart to gauge. See, I would have exited right here at the 163. Let's see if it'll continue up. Yeah, I would have definitely got out at 163, because that would have scared me too much anyways. You also have to kind of gauge when you feel like it might be losing momentum. But who's to say it is losing momentum? I don't know. It might continue on upward, you know. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back later. But yeah, 163 would have been my exit plan. Okay, I'm back in here now. So definitely my exit would have been right here at the $1.63 area. And currently that contract is sitting at 144. So I sold at 143. So I definitely should have rolled it out until the 163 mark. I mean, hey, that would have been $60 extra, which would have put me over the $200 and something mark for my trade. But I had a good day today. I'm thankful for, you know, what I made. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off these charts, and I hope you all were smart on the charts and you took your time with your trade and made some money. So I'll see you all back here tomorrow. Thank you for watching.